Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we could...
Great chance! Goal, France! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. There's the climbs up big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Matías Cunha. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And it's Kane. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's in on goal. Neymar plays, and the shot! No mistake! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine... He's having a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. France have scored 2 quick goals here. And here's Mbappe. And this is Neymar! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tadic. Ruben Dias. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The pass has gone astray. Akanji. And Caicedo. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
France are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Tries a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It could be in here. Chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's through and all alone! Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, this does not look good. Fires it in low. Caicedo. Messi. That has not gone well. And here's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Akanji calmly anticipates. Robertson. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Shot could be on. No foul, says the referee. Matheus Cunha. Tries to pass it through. Ball swung in. Fernandez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Odegaard. Played it early. Terrific header. No joy, but a decent try.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the delivery.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mathias Cunha. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Now it's Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a go. Now, oh, it's fallen loose again. They've done it. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
France have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Cambio di giocatori.
And the second half gets underway. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They are 4-0 lead, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Numero 18.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Jimenez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's burst through. Yamal. Chance, surely! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Numero 14.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's got the beat. And the finish! Off the post! Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get... Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Caicedo. Camavinga. Nice defending, physical and effective. Yamal. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's found a way past. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. This might spell danger. And a chance! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's gone looking for safety. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Camavinga, now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball, and he's straight offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's... Big chance! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Gol per la Francia. Ha segnato al
Some of those
65esimo
players look
minuto.
totally lost out there now,
14.
Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
France perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Messi. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Caicedo, Camavinga, Lewandowski, Akanji gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! It's a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Takes a shot! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
numero 14.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yamal being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Numero 9. Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
Looking for the run. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And that is goal number 20.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, super ball. Real chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 18.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found a way through.
He'll be disappointed with them.
Camavinga. Is there any support? It's Lewandowski! He's put his foot right through that one. Robertson.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a great ball here. Picked out, and the shot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Jimenez. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, impressive strike. Alexander-Arnold. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty. He's had a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. France pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Yamal walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Grazie.